Welcome here to Owen Delany Park, September 30th. A big battle here at Owen Delany. Andrew McCulloch, Chainsaw, on commentary with me, brother, co-commentator Peter McCulloch. Welcome.
Thank you, Andrew. Nice to be here.
Yeah, good day for rugby. A huge day for both teams. Both have got a chance to make the 8th spot to get into that little Hall Cup. So lots to play for. Both have to win and both have to have a bonus point, and they both have to rely on others to lose. So I guess for King Country and Buller, the main thing is just get a win, get a bonus point, and then the results, they've got to rely on other results. That's your take on it, Peter?
Yeah, I think so. It's so Mid-Canterbury are playing who in this week?
So Mid-Canterbury are playing Wairarapa Bosch. That's probably the one. So we really don't want Mid-Canterbury to win that at home. So we want Wairarapa Bosch to win that. That's the one that has to happen, basically. And if Mid-Canterbury pick up some points or get a draw or pick up 2 bonus points, we're buggered, basically. So we really want we basically want Mid-Canterbury to lose, Poverty Bay to lose, Horowhenua Kapiti to lose, and and West Coast to lose. So I know it sounds horrible, but we want Buller to lose. So we really want King Country to win and just go well. So weather here, Peter, a little bit overcast. It was raining this morning. It's kind of fined up. I think we might get another shower coming through.
Might get a shower coming through, yeah, I think so. But again, it's Owen Delany Park. It's dry. It's pumice soil. Doesn't mud up. It's dry. It's slightly damp, but it's going to be probably good running rugby. Both teams have actually got to throw it around, don't they, and actually try to get those 4 bonus points really to give themselves the best chance of going anywhere. Yeah,
I think Buller have come. I think they've had some front row issues. I think they've had an injury or a problem kind of while they're down here. So they're one player light in the reserves. So we'll quickly run through this team for the live broadcast brought to you here by Splash Screen and Temple Production. It's fantastic having this live stream. They live streamed the game earlier today. It's just wonderful day here at Owen Delany. Peter, if you can run through the King Country team for us.
Okay, King Country team starting. We've got Piahana Astle Harris at loose head prop, and then Liam Rowlands, the captain at hooker, and Kerry Cornelius Piner, tight head prop number 3. We've got the hard-working Bradley Jeffries wearing jersey 4.
He's 30.
And the impressive
doesn't look 30, does he?
And Breve Southerly in jersey number 5. Loose forward trio, we've got at number 6, blindside Levison Gower, playing out of Tamanui Districts Club. At number 7, the impressive and hard-working Carney Dunster. And at number 8, the multi-skillful Caleb Foote. To the backs, in the halves, we've got Zane Tipping at number 9. Look for him. We talk about him every time we commentate. He's impressive. And also, for a first time this year, I think at 10, King Country, it's Cam Robinson. So that'll be an interesting, they're a club peer, so they'll match up well. In the midfield, we've got bruising Mosisi Baravalava, playing out of the Taupo Maris Club, along with Logan Patterson, also out of the Taupo Maris Club. So that's a really good combination there. On the wings, we've got 11 Sisa Vasaki out of the Taupo Sports, and Yosavata Malimothi out of the Taupo Sports as well. 2 hard. And at 15, we've got our lone player out of Hamilton Morris, Quinn Collard. So the reserves, we've got at 16, Sam Robinson, playing out of the Taupo Maris Club. 17, Nick Barnes from Taupo Sports Club. Number 18, Jared Van Royen out of the Tamanui Eels. 19, Eli Winders from the Hamilton, another lone player. Number 20, the hard-working Tamati Kopa out of the Waititi. Kieran Rollison, number 21. Diego Rungi, 22, out of Waititi. And 23, Baven Brown Jr. out of Waititi. Now, there's just with that reserves, they're actually playing without a halfback in the reserves. So Zane Tipping will obviously look to go the whole 80.
Yeah, nice, Peter. So the Buller team that we've got Tuppy Allen at prop, Leopini Amopesi at hooker, and Anthony Ellis, the co-captain, is the front row. Locks, a Caleb Harvili playing a number 5, and Joel Everson. He's actually playing with no jersey number, so just watch for that. Lucy's Kylie Titai, Tane Brownlee, a great Buller name, and George Reeves make up the loose forward trio. He's a loanee out of Canterbury. 9 is Brett Cutbush, and 10 Jesse Alley, another great Buller name, Alley. Midfield pairing of Joel Hands and Michael Stringer, both out of the Westport club, another kind of couple, another pairing, Peter. Wingers, we've got Eliesi Tora, Blaine Meikle, and Jesse Pittman Joasi comes in at fullback. So that's the starting 15 for Buller. Reserves are Heper Thompson, Tim Dallison, Jacob Wettery, he's a loanee from Tasman, unusual to have a loanee kind of in the reserve, same as Winters.
When I was doing the, yes.
You're prepping, Peter? You're impressive
correct.
Prepping. Alan Patterson, Rowan Nielsen, Mitiele Kaluti Thalbithi out of Westport. That's a tough one. Debuted in 2008. 79 games for Buller. Debuted in 2008. He's been around a while. And finishing with Alex Lean. So that's your two teams. Like we said, a couple of changes to that Buller team very late in the piece. Big game, big day for both people. Really want King Country to have a win here. They've kind of they've had a couple of good wins. You know, a nice win against Whanganui. Just struggled to get. They've only had the 2 wins and not many bonus points. So that's really cost them on that table as well, Peter.
Yeah, they have. They've had some close losses. I watched them play Thames Valley up there in Thames, and you know that was a reasonably close game for them. Could have been different. The Thames Valley sitting second on the leaders board at the moment as we speak. Things could change, but it's always in that last week of any competition, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always just South Canterbury, the only ones who have kind of given King Country the tap. They unfortunately had a loss last week, 29-11 to East Coast. Thought they might have gone to the coast and had a win there, but Coast are actually tracking really well, aren't they? That's a great side profile. Thank you, Lockie. And Buller, of course, had a fantastic win last week. Probably a bit of a surprise, 29-11 over West Coast for the Rundle Cup. We've got the teams coming out. Buller being led by Pittman Ioaz there, number 15. Not a lot of hair on that head, Peter.
Nothing wrong with that, Andrew. Nothing wrong with that.
So that's the Buller boys, resplendent in there. I do love their colours, the red and blue. It's fantastic colours, isn't it?
But you said that about South Canterbury as well, the green and black. You said that about, and you said about King Country as well, the maroon and yellow.
Maroon and yellow, look at it. Being led out there, Liam Rowlands, the inspirational captain out of Taupo Sports, followed by Zane Tipping. Peter loves Zane Tipping. They're just running out there looking really good. I'd say they'll be pretty determined. Coach Aaron Dunster will have been giving them a bit of a rev up, I think, and he'll be wanting them to perform well.
Do you think they've looked maybe for this game to look at club combinations, maybe just in terms of Zane Tipping and Cam Robertson working together, Baralava and Logan Patterson also from the same club?
Yeah,
any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think so. Just was a bit surprised. Rollinson, unless he's carrying an injury, I haven't caught up with Kieran. Bit surprised he's on the reserve bench, and Collard at fullback.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened to Ollie Foote. You know, he's been playing really well at fullback too. So, but yeah, I do like the Tipping Robinson combo. Looks like Buller are kicking off left to right. Wind, we've got wind coming right to left, so it looks like King Country will have the wind to start with. Down at the pre-match, Peter, quite a good splattering of former King Country players.
Oh, excellent. How many were in there, Andrew?
Probably about 50. Very enjoyable.
That's a good, nice little spring get-together, isn't it, before the season?
So we're just about here for the final, definitely the final game for one of these teams. Buller kicking off, just lost forward there. I think that was Gower, just didn't take that ball. Someone grabbed it behind Gower. It looked like he missed it, but
no one got a hand on it.
So Tipping with that little box kick.
Is there a bit of wind up there? It looks like there is a bit, isn't there?
So Peter's picking an open running game. He's saying hell to leather, chuck the ball around. You've got to get 4 bonus points to give yourself a remote chance. Is that what we're going to see, Peter?
Well, I don't think there's any other way for them. What's the point of they've got nothing to lose, either team.
That wind is actually quite strong, isn't it?
Yeah.
So definitely Buller playing into the wind. Buller have been a bit of a nemesis with King Country over the years. We've struggled lately to beat them. done fantastically well with 4 clubs, really, haven't they?
Is that all they've got? 4 clubs down there?
4 senior clubs. Oh, penalty there to Bullet. Yeah, Westport, White Star,
Old Boys.
Reefton, Old Boys. That's their clubs. So early penalty here. But
You'd have a good chance of making that Bullet team, Andrew, at some stage.
at 58. I think. So just some people just wanted to hear the commentators here sitting close to us, which is quite off-putting. Yeah, so you have a lot of wind up there, Peter. That penalty there by Buller made 15 metres.
Yeah.
First line out is pretty good view, Peter. You're right down the line of it.
Let's have a look. Let's see how the throw is.
Oko Mo Peso throwing the ball in. It's a long setup, isn't it? Yeah, just a quick deflection there down by 5.
Messi getting
Havili.
through. Ooh.
So lost forward there by, I think, the halfback, just a little knock on. So it looks like there's going to be some rain come sweeping through soon, doesn't it, Peter? It's got
Yeah,
that,
it looks like it's got that feel to it.
got that feel.
A little bit messy at the moment, isn't it? Just feeling each other out a bit, I suppose. First scrum coming up. This will be interesting.
So yeah, welcome to all those listeners and viewers, I guess, down in Buller, down in Westport. Certainly got some inside goss from Tim Manawatu, former Buller. Well, he played for every province in New Zealand, just about, Tim. He prostituted himself around, but thanks to Tim, gave me a bit of inside oil on some of these Buller boys, so we'll bring that to you as we go.
Do you believe all of it, Andrew?
Yeah, it was pretty tough. Oh, there's...
That's Logan
What?
Patterson. Oh, was that forward pass, was it?
Was that Fasaki who came through? I think
Yes, it was.
Fasaki came through on the burst. I wonder if he juggled it and then just knocked it into one of his...
Yeah.
knocked it into a player.
Logan
so,
Patterson's hands.
yeah. Lockie, our cameraman and organiser of Temple Production, does a great job providing us with this camera work, although the rain is just starting to come through now, which is a bit disappointing. In fact, it's...
Pretty good crowd in the stand, actually. I suppose the fact that it's raining helps that, but
Yeah.
there's a few numbers in the stand, so it's good for the end of season. Or maybe not the end of season.
Cut Bush the halfback there, feeding the ball in. Buller spreading it wide, running into this this driving rain. Referee today, Ben Woolerton out of Waikato. That's a big unmarked lock. Everson driving the ball up for Buller. They've had all the play, haven't they?
They have, haven't they? Oh,
This is
good
Collard.
positioning.
What's Collard got though? Bright orange boots by Collard. He's been playing first
Oh,
five
he's
most
got
of the
numbers.
season.
He's got a 4-on-1.
Oh, there's a ball pass.
Knock on there.
Collard has made some great yardage. You'd kind of split them open, haven't you,
Yeah.
Peter? You'd picked it early with your kind of skill set, 4-on-1.
With a lot of cover coming across, mind you, but hey. Oh, look at that rain. That is beaming down. You can see it on the screen. It's as heavy as it looks on the screen too.
Yeah, it's certainly not a balmy day here in Delany Park, is it, Peter?
No. We've had some beautiful balmy days in the last couple of weeks, but today is not one of them.
So the halfback,
Scrum
Cut
close
Bush
to
putting
us.
the ball in there. Cut Bush a little tidbit from him. Reefton born and bred, but lives over in UK. Comes back each year, or comes back to play for Buller. So a returning player. Nice pass on him. Given there to Jesse Alley. First five for Buller. Oh, little knock on. The ref got it. Yes.
Got it.
So did you watch any of the curtain raiser, Peter?
No, I didn't. I thought you were going to say the All Black game this morning. but
No, we'll cover
I
that.
didn't.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I wasn't here early enough for the curtain raiser.
King Country Secondary School girls 38, Taranaki under 18 12. So a
a good
great
one.
victory for the girls.
Yeah,
So
that is a good one.
I was down having a beer rather than watching that, but I was watching the scoreboard, and they are incredibly well drilled, that team. And that's a fantastic result against a very big province. So well done, the King Country Secondary School girls and coaches. Fantastic.
I was actually at a under-16 tournament with boys and girls last week, and the girls were very, very well drilled.
Yes.
And that's probably a good way of actually. They obviously listen very well and really listen to the coach's advice and do just that, I guess.
Peter's son, Rory, in the King Country under-16s, had a good year.
Yeah.
They had a very... Oh, tight head there. So that's taken off the back by number 6 there, Titai. Driving off there. That is a strong one. Oh, we got three King Country boys. What's their soccer schools? Oh, there's
No tap.
their soccer schools. I have no
man
idea.
in front.
Is that what it was, Peter?
Man in front, yeah.
Well, there was 3 of them. Mully Molly, who had the soccer schools of
a rugby player.
Yeah, of a gnome basically. He was horrible. I don't know who else was in there trying to do the soccer skills, but 3 of them had no ability at kicking that, dribbling that ball.
Patterson was in there, and I think Beryl Alava was there as well. Musisi. Oh, that wind's whipping in, isn't it?
Yes, I think a very good decision there. As I've always said in any commentary I've done, always take the win first half. And
make sure you use it though, Andrew. You gotta make sure it does generally drop away, doesn't it?
Yep. It's like 5 Satterley there, just getting some running repairs. Looks like a little bit of an elbow breach there. Moposi throwing the ball in, number 2. Oh, that doesn't look straight. Referee's called it straight.
Very much on his right arm,
Reeves,
wasn't it?
number 8, the playing halfback there for Buller. So yeah, it's with this change of kind of weather, it's just basically a grind, isn't it now for Buller? Just keep it tight. You're not going to get much yardage. He's outside the 22 with that kick. Collard just dribbling across, tipping all the
rubbish
that
bounce,
Pasaki. So yeah, a bit casual there, wasn't it? Just kind of found no man's land. 3 bounced awkwardly among 3 of them. Tipping will do a box kick. He's set up for a box. Who's that chasing? That'll put a bit of pressure on. Well taken. Nice take there. Patterson kind of just lagged a little bit behind to get to that. But a good kick through by Tipping.
Well, coming in from the side, yeah. They're just going to grind it up, are they?
So it's that number 8. Is that Reeves? George Reeves again. It's driving that ball up. Reeves
They've got
alone.
some big boys in that front row, haven't they?
I think
Stuffy Hay Allen. Get that up.
There's a little pass out the back. There's a little gap there, a little floaty lead type style pass. The 14 is him that. Oh, lost board. Keep going there, Kate. Why have they stopped? Oh.
Ball went out, Andrew.
I didn't even hear the ref blow his whistle. Mind you, I have got earmuffs on, which didn't help.
Now, is he saying that was advantage over? Don't know about that, Law. So there was a knock on by Buller, and then I think it was Caleb Foot took the ball and basically put it out on the full. And I guess the minute they kick it, it's advantage over, is it?
Oh God, the Foot gets up and takes that line and drives Shaw on his own, passing infield to Jeffries. Good yardage there. Great play by Foot. Is he hurt or is he just tired?
No, just
that's Cam Robinson with a little wipers kick. That's poorly. That's another poor soccer skills, isn't it? Oh, slipping there on the surface. So Cam Robinson, some good yards here. This is Collard under that, very safe. Tipping, he always drifts back to that fullback posse, which I like. Robinson just weighing up his chances, gets through, gets his arm free, but it got deflected down, passed into one of the Buller players. So that was Havili. You heard the question, Peter, like one of the Buller listeners, Havili, the lock, number 5. Is Tasman Lone? Is he one of the Havili family? If we could get some answers to that, please. He has.
Might open it up. Oh,
so Tipping, spies a gap, just shut down. Is that Roland showing some fantastic evasive skills? Yeah, I think that was a fair.
Looks a bit messy, doesn't it?
Yeah, that was a fair turnover though. He laid it back. He just had no support. Rollins, he'd outrun it. Which you wouldn't hear that very often from Rollins. It is very messy, isn't it, Peter? It's kind of haphazard, isn't it?
I do wonder, like you look at the Buller forward pack, there's some big units in there, isn't there? And is this going to be their game plan, just to try and grunt it up that middle? And that's Havili there, is it? That's 5, yeah. He's a big boy, isn't he, along with his locking partner?
Yeah, out of the, I'm just reading here, Havili, he's New Zealand Maris captain, so captain New Zealand Maris this year. And lone player out of Tasman, so he has to be. We're saying he's one of the Havili family. You've heard it here first.
You are saying that, Andrew. You are saying that.
So Cutbush halfback feeding the ball in. Oh, Toos. No, driven forward. Just not a good set there by the, like you said, the big boys of Buller. What's tipping?
Got to use a window.
Oh,
was it a free kick?
It's a free kick and taking it, I guess. But
yeah, sorry, I thought it was a full-arm penalty. It was only a free kick, I suppose.
But they'd make 40 metres, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And they've won the last line out against the throw. Interesting decision here by, I guess, Captain Liam Rowlands. Not one I agree with, but I'm not out there, am I?
He's a front rower. Perhaps he doesn't trust his throwing.
I thought
it wouldn't be his ball anyway, would it?
No. So tipping to feed the scrum, former New Zealand Heartland 15 player, played great season. Good to have him back for a full season for King Country. Hasn't been available. Bang. That's Collard up at first
kick.
5.
Oh, did he get a hand on that?
Oh, he just managed to stay in there. The good balm, the AR. Just saying he kept in. So that's King Country ball, the halfway between kind of 10 metre line and 22. A good attacking opportunity.
Pretty good territory gained, isn't it, from that scrum really when you look at it?
Yeah, and they've got the throw. 12 minutes gone this first half. It hasn't quite settled down yet the game, but this is Rowland's first throw. They'll be going to the back. I'd pick middle to foot, but it's too low.
Just King Country needs some points on the board in the next one. Oh!
Bradley Jeffries had a chance there to he got given basically a gift pass, but hands let him down. Little Blondie. Big Blondie, not little, big Blondie.
He's a hard worker in the tight 5, isn't he?
Yeah. He grunts away. He's getting, just having a look, I reckon he's getting close to, he's got his blazer, 28 games. This will be his 29th game.
He's probably been around for the last 2 or 3 years, has he?
Yeah. Been a very solid club and provincial player. So this will be a big scrum. We haven't really focused on the scrums yet, Peter. This will be our first one to have a look at.
Oh, good.
Oh, good initial push, and then the big bull of the front row, or tight 5 held it. So someone trying to get over the ball. Was that Caleb
Rowlands,
Foot?
I think, was it? Oh no, Rowlands is here.
So again, that's well out. That's a good out. See, the wind's almost dropped again.
Yeah, it has, and it probably comes and goes a bit. I'm just looking at the trees over above the scoreboard, and it seems to be a massive amount of movement out there. Oh yes, there is.
Yeah.
Now it comes again. Now it gusts again.
Okay, Rowlands again with the line out throw. Yeah, that's a better throw. A lot higher, making him reach. Oh,
good hands, Molly Mothy.
Molly Mothy, he's kicking his way through. Oh, he's left number 10, Jesse Ellie's down for the count. He's tried to stop Molly. He might be HIA if they do the HIA, but he's a hard man to stop, isn't he, Molly?
Yeah, he is. He's a big unit.
Yep. So I've got some numbers out there. Number 10 struggling to get into the line for Buller, Ellie. It's a bit of toughness, isn't it? That's Gower, Leveson Gower out of Taumaranui, just hitting that ball up. That's foot again. He's always get down foot, get a knee down. Well held up. He just struggles his way down. Just the attack seems a bit stunted, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's better. Get those forwards out of the way.
Good defensive line there.
There's Barra Vilala. Which just doesn't seem to be a lot of strike forward, does it, Peter? It's just a bit slow.
Sideways, and that's it.
Leveson Gower, number 6, hitting that ball up for King Country. Here
Simon
comes Carney Dunster. He's running in on an angle.
Oh, good
but
hit.
well hit by Tapi Allen. Yeah, a great hit. He's a hard man to put down too, Carney's. But a good angle. I like the angle he ran. There's Cam Robinson. He spots the gap. He had a chance to pass that on.
Oh, why pass?
Oh, did he keep going? I was looking down. So Cam, good little run there, just challenging that bullet internal defence.
Ooh, but isolated here, are they?
That's Astle Harris.
Try time.
Oh, I couldn't see it.
Good try.
So Astle Harris drove it up. Who got the try?
I believe it's Quinn Collard, I think.
First points of the afternoon.
Well set up.
King Country Rams through number 15, Quinn Collard.
Collard. You can tell Quinn with those bright orange boots. I just got blocked out by the array of cameras. that we
Very
could-
well done. It was Cam Robinson jinking feet, as we've spoken to all the year this year about his feet, dancing feet. Then got over the advantage line and then well set up in the corner, and Quinn Collard just dived over in the corner.
Yeah, still Harris, good little pop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
So Quinn Collard, the loanee out of Hamilton Marist, second year with the Union. Great to have him back. 16 minutes gone, 5-0. Rams lead Buller. Must win game for
It's a good start. I did say they probably need to score in the next 5 or 10 minutes, and what have they done?
Peter. Expert comments.
Got it in one. Hey, ooh, just swinging.
That probably
Hooking it.
indicated, I don't know if you saw it very clearly on the TV, but that swung dramatically with that win. So 5-0, 16 gone. That's a good start. 4-try bonus is needed. So Peter, we're also anxiously looking our beloved Hawke's Bay.
Yeah.
Challenging for the Shield versus Wellington. So we're kind of, if anyone's interested, we'll keep you up to date on that. We're obviously desperately hoping for a win there for Hawke's Bay.
Ooh. Close.
And we'll try and give you scores on the Heartland game too, because there's 3 games have kicked off earlier. Is that going to make
Correct,
it
yeah.
10? Yes, brilliant kick-off and recovered, but lost there. It looked like, was that Ellis? Lost it forward, yep. Or didn't lose it forward, he's just dropped it. Tipping, he's going
to do that all,
yeah, he's
first,
got
all half, isn't he?
He's got a great.
He's got a foot on that, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got a foot on that, so he's got to get out of there. What's the tackle? What's Dunster got? Dunster shows some real power.
That's
was that
great.
with Fasaki? I think it was Cesar Fasaki and
Yep,
Carney
it is.
Dunster just
Helping him up too.
Yeah, so yeah, he got a little foot on it, just dribbled it back into the end goal. This is a attacking opportunity, Peter. I'm going to put you on the spot. What are they going to do?
Well, my old chestnut, I think Caleb Foot going off to the right, off the back of the scrum, and I think Collard coming through on an angle, on an inside angle. How about that?
Yep, and I actually like it, Peter. I don't think that's the worst call you've made, and you've made a few shockers.
Oh, the scrum's packing down quickly. I'll just give you a couple of scores.
Yes.
Wairarapa Bush 12, Mid Canterbury 5.
That's
a
what
1
we
o'clock
want.
game.
That's what we want.
South Canterbury 26, Poverty Bay 7. That's
what
probably
we
an
want.
expectation.
Oh, scrums down. You keep reading that. Oh, yep, that's great. And what's the other one? Is there another one?
Wanganui 14, Horowhenua Kapiti 7. So
Yep.
that's running to
So all those results are what we want. Let's go Rams. We've still got a chance.
West Coast 0, North Otago 0.
Yeah. So yeah, no, definitely we want that. We want Wairarapa Bush to beat Mid Canterbury. That's the one we want.
And Thames Valley have beaten East Coast 31-26. So good
the
man,
game's
Donny Edgecombe. He'll be a happy man up in the Thames Valley.
That's a good result for them.
Because East Coast, I'd
yeah.
imagine, pretty hard. That was at Thames Valley.
Oh, no, he hasn't seen that.
He hasn't done. Got to go from the mark.
Yeah, just while we listen to results here, Tipping taking the ball quickly, passing. I think it was Robinson went over, but behind the rest back. I thought he was going to go again, Tipping. Oh, they're going again with the scrum.
Yeah, they obviously backed the scrum.
So yeah,
The set piece still not the best place to attack from, you think?
yeah, I know. I like Collard and Fasaki, two pretty big, powerful boys out wide, isn't it? If Foot can get a decent, take that 4 or 5 steps. Tipping's pretty quick, got a lovely pass. I'm picking Foot, Tipping dummy, Tipping try.
Could well be.
Oh yeah, Foot's gone.
Unless Foot hasn't scored this season and wants to save the undie run.
Undie run, yeah. Foot just a little half dummy. So now we'll do some grinding up by the forwards. There'll just be some tight play here. Is that Astle Harris having a dab?
Cornelius Pino, wasn't it?
Was it Pina, was it?
Yeah, look at them.
That's a try. I missed who it was.
It's either, I think it's one of the props.
Well, we'll have to say Astle Harris on picking.
Yeah, I think it is
Second
Astle
try of
Harris.
the afternoon to King Country through number 1, Piana Astle Harris.
Well done, Astle Harris.
That's what they wanted.
13th game for the province out of Pew Pew. And a great servant with King Country. So, We're happy with that. That's 10-0 kick to come. Will be 12. I'm putting my house on this one.
Bonus point question, Andrew.
Yep.
If all they have to do is score 4 tries, or do they have to get a certain amount of tries ahead of?
No, 4 tries.
4 tries.
4 try bonus.
4 try bonus. That's out.
Yes, we have somebody to live tonight. Collard completes the conversion, 12-0, 21 minutes gone. So halfway through the first half, halfway to those bonus points. We need this. We really.
Now, Wellington, Hawke's Bay, if you don't want to hear, just close your ears, please, in the next 2 seconds. Wellington ahead 10-8, so nice and close. Got to stay close to be close.
Yeah, nice, Peter. A lot of rugby on. All Black game this morning. We'll get to that at some stage as well. Great performance by the All Blacks this morning.
Yeah, it was.
So Buller, just another kick-off. They're getting used to these now. Oh, that's well taken by Jeffries. Great take here. Oh, hell, we've got some food. This is King Country surpassing themselves. That's
this
a
is
wide.
good play from King Country, isn't it?
Oh, that's not a side.
He didn't want him. He didn't want to know him.
He's inside. That's a nice pass. Dummy, yes, and he's there. Patterson.
Logan Patterson, what a try that is.
Oh, Molly, just his opposite winger. Daughter just didn't want to know him. Passed inside to Patterson. Patterson had 2 players inside. Threw a dummy. Beautiful.
It's a lovely try. All started from the 22.
King Country through centre, Logan Patterson.
Well, they can only do what they can do, can't they, King Country?
Oh, those are words of wisdom from Peter. They can only do what they can do. Fantastic stuff. You're learning and watching rugby on our broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Collard, he's getting plenty of practice, isn't he? It is very cold, isn't it? I didn't bring my jacket up.
Never a clever idea at Owen Delany Park, Andrew. The winds of season can change just like that.
There's Kevin Bennett down. Fantastic servant for Owen Delany Park, isn't he?
He certainly is.
He's opened more changing room doors than you've had hot dinners, Peter.
I think you're right there, Andrew. I think you're right.
Collard just about to hopefully put the icing on a fantastic try of the game so far by Patterson.
By a country mile. Nick Barnes warming up there, is he, on the sideline? Walking behind.
Oh,
he's got that up. That's a lovely kick.
That is fantastic. His last conversion, he picked it, he kind of swung it to the left of the post. He went what looked awful off the boot, but he knows what he's doing.
After 24 minutes.
That is what we want. 19-0, 17 minutes to go in this half. They look a bit tired, don't they, the Buller boys?
Yeah, they do a bit, don't they?
Just, ex-Fletch, what field is this? This is Owen Delany Park, young man, at Taupo. One of the best playing field surfaces in New Zealand. You hear it here.
If not the best.
Oh, big call, Peter. That's Jeffries going up again. He's done that every time. He's taking down that ball well.
Isn't he?
Yep. I'll have confidence up. Caleb Foot having a dab, which he always does. Bit of pushing and shoving behind the referee's back there. I kind of just saw the back of my eye.
That's rugby, Andrew. That's rugby.
Peter, just talking rugby, Ross Shield competition going on in Hawke's Bay.
Ratu Vasaki, Malamule.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah, it is. I'm not sure of too many of the results. I hear my beloved Central Hawke's Bay got trounced in one game by Napier.
Drew with Danny Burke today, though.
Oh.
Taupo obviously used to be in the Hawke's Bay Ross Shield, then moved to Roller Mills, and sadly Roller Mills no longer in this area. Very sad.
Is that to do with the non-competitive?
No, it was all kind of COVID. Kind of cost COVID. It was quite an expensive thing to have running. Back to the game though. Buller with their pretty much their first foray into the into
22.
the 22. There's the big boy Ellis hitting that ball up.
They'll enjoy a bit of wind behind their backs, won't they? Once they.
Yeah, nice rolling away by them rolling. It's like a little gymnast, wasn't he? Oh, not. Oh, it's been stolen off by Cam Robinson.
Offside though.
Yeah, Pittman Yoas having a little crack and an equally small, short guy in Cam Robinson ripped the ball off him. What do you they don't?
I think it was Logan Patterson, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
It was too. Sorry.
They do look quite similar from a distance.
My eyesight is rather poor. They don't take the points, do they, Peter? No point?
No point. They need the 4 try bonus as much as King Country do, don't they?
So this will be interesting. From memory, they've only had 1 or 2 throw-ins. They got, I think Jeffrey's got up and stole the line out. So this will be an interesting one. They need to get this. They need to nail this line out.
I think it'll go to Havili at number 5, and they'll drive on there. No, maybe they won't trust the wind up there. Maybe they'll go 2. And look.
Oh, nice
All
take.
4.
That's good, and that's a good drive. They set well. King Country have to get really battle to get back. That's a long way away, isn't it, Peter?
It's a good drive, isn't it?
I should just trying to see it. Looks.
No, someone collapsed it. Buller by the looks.
I was sure they were in there.
They had to go wide there, didn't they?
Now they go wide. Now they go. Oh, they had them stretched. It looks like King Country have got themselves sorted out in that back line. That's a good drive.
It's a good drive. Go the advantage line there, didn't he?
It's a bit hard to see. You don't really know too much about these Buller players, do you? That was Anthony Ellis, former New Zealand Heartland 15 player. That's a good drive.
See the size of the man driving behind him. Whew.
Penalty. Who's that? Is it maybe Carney Dunster getting on the wrong side of that? Now they go wide. Big miss. There's a chance here. He's going low. Oh, good try. I think that was number 11.
Yeah, I think it was. Number 11.
Tora Eliesa Tora. So, yeah,
so I think you were pouring score on Eliesa Tora about not wanting to look at Malamothi, but I actually think that was Blaine Meikle who was...
Points of the afternoon for Buller.
I apologise, Tora.
Eliesa Tora.
So, interesting little tidbit. That now makes him the record try-scoring holder for Buller. 45 tries for Buller. Surpassed who would have surpassed, Peter, as the top try scorer for Buller before that? One of Buller's...
Piet Groot.
No, one of Buller's one of Buller's all-time greats. Probably their greatest. Thomas Stewart.
Oh, Thomas Stewart. Yeah.
Yes. So that's fantastic there by Tora. So he now is Buller's leading try scorer ever. Congratulations. Oh, Meri Kahutia Wetari. Go Buller. And again, she says. So this is Jesse Pittman Yoaz wide out. This will be a tough kick. Yeah.
Oh, not a bad effort though.
Oh. He hit it. It didn't look like he hit it that well off the boot.
No, not at all. But
all right,
and
19.
It's still a lot of wind up there too.
Oh no, Ratu angry with his brother Cesar, missing that tackle. Just a brother telling another brother to tackle. Ratu Pasaki himself, a good King Country player. I think he's now down Gisborne way.
Is he? I'm not too sure actually.
Give us a thumb up if that's right, Ratu. All right, so that's 19-7, 29 minutes gone. Obviously 3 tries. Oh, that's some weak defence. That's a great run by the number 8.
Oh, that was a great ball. He just didn't see it coming.
Reeves broke through a number of tackles there. Got to stay focused. They need the bonus point, but they need the win as well. Good run there by...
let's be honest, they need some runs on the board too in this first half.
Yeah, so that Reeves, part of the Crusaders Academy on loan, so ex-Hamilton Boys High. Yeah. So nice to have him playing for Buller. It's one thing I do admire about the Crusaders. They love putting their academy players out among Buller, West Coast, Mid Canterbury, South Canterbury. They're really good at
and generally those teams are very strong.
Yeah.
In the Heartland, aren't they?
Yes, yeah. So they do it. Canterbury do it very, very well, or Crusaders, I should say. So tipping to feed the ball in, nice speed. That's a good, easy strike there by Rollins. Robinson's just taking that.
It floated a bit, didn't it?
It wasn't a great pass. He probably got taught that by his father, Willie, out in the backfield.
No, I don't remember Willie passing the ball, actually.
Willie told me to not call him fat. So, Willie, you're looking fantastic at the moment. Skinny as a pin. Okay, all driving forward. I missed what that was for. I was too busy being nasty about Willie. Oh, they're taking it, Yoas. Pittman Yoas taking it quickly. I like that.
Yeah, wait for it. Come out to the big boppers in midfield.
Oh,
Oh, and he is a big bopper.
that's Everson. Good driving run there by Everson. Oh, here's another big bot, Havili. Oh, he's got some skills. Joel hands. Good hands by hands.
Hilarious.
It's another run by Havili. Yeah, he is a big unit.
He is a big unit, isn't he?
Oof, good hit up there by Alice.
Well, he beat David up in the backyard, we'll say.
It's a nice pass. I do like the pass from Cut Bush, number 9. It's a nice whippy pass. Get some good
Well, it
distance.
just look like they're finding their feet a bit now, don't they? They look a bit dangerous in that back line.
Yeah, well, they're
It's a good drive
the
too.
big boppers take a lot of stopping,
Yeah,
don't
they
they?
do.
And it creates those openings out wide.
Here we go again. Another big boppers in the midfield.
Oh, that's a good tackle there. Is that Carney?
I think I felt the youth shake there
Yeah.
myself.
Carney Dunster going nice and low. Great tackle. Pittman Yoas, the fullback, he's
a bit of a
involved
general,
lot,
isn't
eh? He's kind of heavily involved.
I.e. Bowden Barrett has a pivot, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good passage, a good period of play for Buller. They've controlled it well. Ellis and Avili are causing havoc at that first receiver role. Going wide, it's Vasaki let something through according to his brother last try, so good defence out wide there. This is
No, penalty there.
this is a sustained, isn't it?
Oh, gosh. Oh, thought he'd run straight.
So that was Cutbush, just a quick tap and go.
Try,
Got to stop that.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
Try. That was a number 8, was it? Reeves, I think. Is it?
Do we think it was? We're pretty happy it was Reeves. We're going to say Reeves at this stage. It's a good try out wide. They're pulling their way back. That was almost Dylan Watney Zelezniak, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was,
Great
it was,
driving tray. Or Will Jordan like.
Will Jordan, yeah, true. If we sort of stick within the right code.
Yes. Yep. So we're giving that try to George Reeves, number 8. Probably deserved.
Yeah, no, he's had a couple of good runs. This is a dangerous time for King Country now, isn't it? What have we got? 10 minutes, or about 8 minutes?
19,
7
12.
minutes.
The way this,
12, yeah.
and I mean that wind is definitely in King Country's favour.
So we'll probably see if this wind stays, we'll see Buller have a change of mindset and probably look to the corners, will we?
Well, their forwards are definitely causing problems, aren't they?
Mm.
Yeah. It's hard just tackling like we found, Peter, in our playing days.
Yeah, hell yeah, Andrew.
Oh,
yeah.
that is a fantastic kick again. That is out wide into the wind.
It's a fantastic kick,
That
all
is
right.
a fantastic kick by Pittman Yoas.
Now, have we given that to George Reeves?
Well, I don't think Dan, our ground commentator, picked it up, so we are saying George Reeve. Great try there. 19-14, 34 minutes gone.
That's a nice nudge. Oh, no, but far.
Oh!
You don't see that often, do
just
you?
praised Reeve, and then he drops it. It falls to Carney Dunster. Now, get it wide, boy. Oh, no, there's good defence out there. Dunster couldn't believe his eyes. The ball just popped into his arms.
Come on, King Country. This you can do with this in the first half.
Yep, they really need to try here. These Rollins hitting it up. He kind of ducked
It's a
under
good charge.
ducked
Just
under a big.
strong.
Oh, it bounced backwards. The referee hasn't called it.
It's got to be a knock on from Buller, isn't it? Well, off his hands.
Here goes Caleb Foote. He's always looking for that driving play, which is good to see.
He's also a ball player too, Caleb Foote, isn't he? He can
Roland's having another crack, and again he meets Tapiha Allen, who puts him on his face. Oh, didn't knock it on tipping. He reached for it. Looks like he missed. Oh,
Levison Gowrie dropped
that's a bad drop. But again, Peter, that's those big boys just putting pressure on. From Buller. Then there's a chance here if they go wide. He's going to have a go. He'll chip and chase. Oh,
just barrel of lava back there.
Yep. He'll does a step that goes nowhere. Molly Moffley. I like these boys when they get running. They need to get out in that open a bit more. Some of the forwards are just struggling to get back, aren't they?
Yeah, no clear release. What do they do here, Andrew? Take the points?
No, I'd go corner. Have we got Casey got the advantage?
No, I think it was a penalty advantage.
Yep. Dunsty's making good yards, getting those arms free, isn't he? Oh, just overrun a little bit there. Oh, unlucky. It has gone back. They'll take it 22-14. No, I think you got to go corner, don't you?
Still got to win the game, though, don't you, as well?
Yeah, I just don't think. I think there's a bit more than an 8-point win, although he's died down again.
Yeah, I think it's coming in guts a bit, isn't it?
Tipping just surveying his options. It's kind of like a co-master of the team, isn't he? Old
Yes,
Tipping.
yeah. So any team that he's with now, he's
Yeah,
made 5 metres.
how old is he?
I think he'd be 30, 31, I would say, maybe late 20s.
Yeah.
He's been around a long time. Sort of came through Taupo Sports around as an 18-year-old.
He was
As a feisty,
he was a mouthy
feisty
little-
18-year-old.
Yes, he certainly got put in his place early on, didn't he? But he earned the respect of people around here. Oh, that's a good throw by Rollins and a good take by Caleb Foot. Who was that who hit that? Was that Painter who hit that up? A little bit of interplay there between Foot and Tipping.
Another penalty.
When did he start looking at his pocket, Peter?
What's
that,
two? It's only
That's
two
two.
penalties in the
Next
22.
one will get the big blow.
I should love to see a up the jump penalty move or something here. The wall.
I wish I knew. I should have done some homework. Winders. I've been impressed with Winders, the reserve lock, the lone player. He's been good all year.
Again, he's a hard worker, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe a slight injury. I'm just surprised he's on the bench and, dare I say, slightly smaller guys at lock or slighter guys.
Perhaps they're looking for that impact later on. I think the term there, Andrew, is impact bench as opposed to reserves bench.
Yep. Sorry about that. Yes, even though they're called reserves in the program.
Correct.
Yeah, good point, Peter. Okay, so Rollins, this is an important throw. We've kind of got 2 minutes to go. They're 5 points ahead. They really want bonus point try and a buffer. Nice take there by Bradley Jeffries. He gets nice and high, like we say. A bit slighter, easy to lift, gets him up there. Big, shocking blonde here.
Oh, that looked like a good drive. Should be try time. Yes, I'm going to say Satherley.
I'm looking at the...
No, maybe it was Carney Dunster.
No. Oh. We have no idea. I want to say Satherley as well, to be honest, Peter.
Dunster appears to be getting all the congratulations. But I thought it was Satherley going through too, but perhaps Dunster went with him and just again ripped it off.
We're going to go Satherley. Satherley the try there. Satherley or Dunster the try there. Good driving try.
Apologies for we don't get replays, so we.
Temporal reduction, they can't afford the replay technology.
So we only get one shot at it. And both our eyesights are not the greatest.
And Peter, the 2 tries you scored in your 20-year career, if you scored a try, you always kept the ball so people knew you had scored.
Good thinking.
Whoever that was, and I think it was Satherley, just left the ball behind. So
it's a nice kick.
That's a great kick. We'll be having the word to Satherley and just saying to score, carry the ball back, please, young man. Great conversion there by Quinn Collard. So that's good. So that's 4
That's
tries.
a bonus point.
So that's a bonus point. 26-14. I don't think. Who scored it?
Well, our ground announcer is telling us Liam Rollins.
From number 8, George Reeves.
Well, there's real.
Lead, 26-14.
Well done, Liam Rollins, Reece Satherley, or Carney Dunster. One of you scored that try and did a fantastic job scoring it. So yeah, like we were saying, 26-14. You've got a 12-point lead. I think that might be enough, like for the win. But they certainly.
Depends how well Buller looked to use it. I think.
Yeah, it's a good take there. Oh, Satherley taking the try scorer. Been lifted there. Jeffries, that's been his role normally, but Satherley has a go.
Box kicks are tipping up. They haven't really used the wind that much, have they?
No,
your man Reeves back there.
See, that wind's coming back down on Buller's side, so it's definitely gusting and swirling is the word I'd use. There's our big boy. It's our big boy Everson. Oh, that's a big charging run. Is that Havili?
No. Billy's. Oh. Buller want the wind.
So Pittman Joas kicks it out. So half-time here, 26-14. Just before we go, can we get some quick scores, Peter? And see.
Most certainly.
14.
So that's a good half by King Country. That's what the coaches will want. They've now got 40 minutes to hold that. Okay, Peter,
so
some
if
scores,
we start
please.
with the Mid-Canterbury Wairarapa Bush game, Wairarapa Bush are ahead 23-15.
Okay.
So that's good.
Yep.
Poverty Bay, South Canterbury ahead 26-14.
But tighter than we thought.
Tighter than thought. King Country 26-14. They haven't updated on here. Wanganui 34, Horapanua Kapiti 14. So that basically looks to take Horapanua out at the moment. And West Coast 10, North Otago 7. That's a bit of a surprise, is it not?
Yeah, although that doesn't affect us. It's
No,
one
correct.
result. We care but don't care. So
and then, as I said before, Thames Valley, obviously a finished game, 31, East Coast 26.
good, excellent update. So that's us at half-time, 26-14. See you in about the 5 or 10 minutes. Great game here at a bitter Owen Delany Park.
Please welcome our teams to the field.
We're back live here, second half about to start here at Owen Delany Park. Bit of sun coming out, Peter.
Yeah, needs to, doesn't it?
Well, no sun where we are. Yeah, so Buller out early, 26-14 they trail. Couple of tries, couple of great conversions. King Country have got their 4-try bonus point. Peter's struggling. Peter's just had a lovely bread roll supplied by the union.
Yes, it has. I guess Buller are looking forward to getting out there with a bit of wind on their back, are they? Although, again,
no changes that I can see, Peter. Looks like the same start. I haven't looked at the Buller team, but definitely King Country are the same.
Out. Yeah, they look like the...
So this will be interesting. The bench has been used sparingly, particularly in the forwards, by coach Aaron Dunster for King Country. So there hasn't been a lot of game time for kind of Nick Barnes. He's sat on the bench a bit without a lot of game time. So in the interesting one, you're thinking Tipping will play the whole game through at 9.
Well, I guess so. And other than injury, they haven't got an actual... Now, Andrew, if you would just like to update us on the Buller team, Blaine Meikle has come off, and number 22 has come on. Could you just tell us who's coming off?
Bethy. Number 22, Mitty Alley, we'll be calling them. He's on, is he this?
Yes, he's 22, over on the right wing. Blaine Meikle's come on.
So Meikle on. Okay, so yeah, it's a weird day here in Taupo. Blue sky behind us. It was scheduled to get fine at 4 o'clock.
Big
It's a big
spiralling
spiral.
punt.
Collard looks very confident, taking in his bright pink or orange boots, jinking his way through a couple of players, making some good yards. Tipping there. Oh, this is better looking weather for rugby, isn't it, Peter? A bit of sun out there. Not sure Lockie's got the contrast right on the screen. It looks very dull, but it is beautiful weather now for rugby.
Oh,
Looks like Gower took that ball and just got ripped, or was it Satterley? Just got the ball got ripped off him. Well, that's a little pop pass. Number 23, so Alex Lean.
You're right, isn't it? Pittman Joas, he just sits at first receiver and just
so a couple of changes.
Play.
Yeah, a couple of changes here. We've got Alex Lean is on as well. He a teacher down there in Buller. So a couple of changes made by the Buller coaches. He's a general, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Pittman Yoaz. Yoaz.
Up there again.
South African.
Yoaz, I would suggest.
Yeah, Yoaz. South African.
Not sure. Here come the big boppers again.
This is his 25. I don't know if Buller are Blazer game 25, but these 25 games. Lost score there.
Scorer?
Not top try scorer for Buller.
Top try scorer, yes.
Tora.
Right, we've got a scrum quite close to us this time, so...
Scum. We got some scum. We got some scum quite close to us. He's called the cameraman, Lockie. Yeah.
And those all sitting around us, yes.
Apparently. All right. Yeah, we haven't really had a scrum nearby. At the scrum, everything always seems to be on the far side for whatever reason. Okay, so tipping the ball in hand. I think they're going to go. They're going to go wide.
Ooh,
who's that warming up there, Peter? That looks like Winders in the red head cap.
Yeah, it is.
Winders, our bit surprised he didn't start. He doesn't look to be taped up or anything. So, yeah, we like Winders. He's a gritty player. Good take there. That's a great take there by Lean, the reserve winger who's come on. And as we say, Pittman Yoaz.
He's your man.
It's Ellie. With a hard driving run there.
We've gone too far, has he? Oh, that's a nice kick.
Ellie debuted in 2008 for Buller. His 80th game. Not a bad effort.
No, it's not.
What were you doing in 2008, Peter?
2008, I was a father of a 1-year-old. Living, what do they say? Living the dream.
Speaking of living the dream, so there's Satherley's off, Winders is on. I like this change. Not looked a great innings Saturday. He's a great hard running player, more an 8. But Winders, I like him. He's a grinder. He gets in there and does stuff.
You do wonder if Satherley was maybe carrying that little elbow injury or something, did he, into the game?
Yeah, he's had a bit of a disrupted season.
He has, yeah.
He just hasn't quite always been injury free, has he? But good player out of Marist, probably the heart and soul of Taupo Marist. Actually,
yep, one of them, I would say. I think they played him at lock this year, and he's worked really hard for them.
So Winders out of the Hamilton Marist club, the only, well, him and Collard, the 2 loanies, been a good asset.
Who have we got an injury to here, Andrew?
Is that Lean? Is that our little reserve winger who's come on?
No, he's got taping on his legs, line out.
Oh, he's a lock.
Yeah, he's unless a winger comes in for that big leap in the line out, I'm not too sure.
It's 8. It was number 8. It was George Reeves, try scorer. Yes, it's sorry about that, anyone listening. Oh, Alan Patterson has size 18 rugby boots. Well, big socks, Alan Patterson.
Andre the Giant had size 23 shoes.
You watch rugby and learn when you're listening to Peter. Yeah. Okay, so back to the play now. That's a good take. That's nice by Foot, nice by Rowlands. Good throw, good take. Carney Dunster out in the midfield there. I like that. He's a hard bruising.
Here goes your man, Winders.
Yep, and you'll see that a lot, that red headgear, head down, just driving. Who's that? Is that Patterson?
I think.
Yeah.
He's been pretty incisive, hasn't he?
He has played. Oh, just rolled into touch there. So 26-14, 4 minutes gone, second half. We've harked on about it, but King Country have got the 4 try bonus point. That's good enough. That's all they can do, and then they've just got to hope like hell results go their way. They are still a outside chance to come in 8th in the Lahore Cup. So we've got all our fingers crossed.
It's a mighty gap in that line out, isn't it?
Yep. Oh, and then they go throw it short to Havili. Havili just I like those. I like those little variations. I think there's so many chances to go do that little short throw. Who was that charging it up?
Probably guaranteed ball too, to a degree, so long as it throws straight, isn't it? Oh, he's got to be onto that. Carney's onto that, is he? Ooh, not quite.
Little hop and jump there. Oh, good tackle there by Foot, dragging down that Buller player. Cut Bush, you're whipping the ball out. Here's Pittman Eoaz. Like we say, the focal point of all their attack. Bit of a scrap for the ball. Oh! I just got obscured by the tent. Was that
Logan Patterson again down the?
Patterson threw it in. Did it get deflected or was it a bad pass?
Got deflected. Knock on.
All right, 18 for Buller, just about ready to come on. Jacob Oweteri.
Josh Barnes, bring on Barnes. Barnesy.
Is he getting warmed up?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
He hasn't had too much game time this year, Josh, has he?
No, he hasn't.
I suppose that's when you got your captain, Liam Rowlands, as a talisman.
18, another loanee out of Tasman, like we've said repeatedly. Lot of loanee. Electrician from the nicknamed the Baby Giraffe. So it came up earlier about his big feet, big neck too. Alan, that was Alan Patterson. This is
Jacob Witter.
So where did he go into better?
Prop.
Straight
for Tuppy Hale, I think.
Yep. Yeah, big
Good
floating
ball.
pass here by Robinson, going out
Find
wide.
some room.
This is Mully Molly. We like Mully Molly when he gets some open space, and he's actually been well handled out there by Tora.
Certainly this pretty second half has been played between the 22s, isn't it?
It hasn't, a bit like the first half.
Yeah.
Just took that 10 minutes or so to just settle a little bit. So All Blacks, Peter, big victory. Pleased with them.
It was a good. I think that first 20 minutes just blew Italy away, and I just wonder if the heads went down, and New Zealand just carried on in their merry way. It was a fantastic performance. Now they don't really have a strong game until the quarter-final against probably Ireland now, do they?
Well, I think definitely Ireland. All these Pittman Yoas, all that's There's a lot of wind up there, isn't it?
Hey,
Oh, it's
he was
out on the boys.
outside.
Outside is 22. I was going to say that's a very good kick, but that's probably one of his first mistakes. I've been impressed with him. All right, so Roland's rolling those sleeves up.
That's what King Country will love. If they can just stay down in this corner, we'll love it too because we can see. So that's always a plus.
So the only change in the King Country team, Winders is on for Satherley at lock. I was going to say that's a dangerous boy, Robinson. Oh, he's stumbling like his father after the pub. He's stumbling his way through. Picked the ball up, just had an open line and just had slipped on his feet. That looks like it's Caleb Foote just driving the ball up.
Is that a maul? No. Yes.
Oh, that's a good call,
Fast as
Peter.
a maul.
So Cam Robinson, the ball just popped into his arms. He had a chance and just couldn't.
He did, just lost his footing, didn't he?
Surface will be a bit slippery.
See those jinky little feet.
Well, dare I say, this has turned into be a lovely afternoon. No more rain.
And we can't feel the wind coming through, so maybe it's dropped a little.
So I'd like to see the King Country boys demolish this Buller scrum. They haven't done so far because that Buller type fibre is a strong unit. Game brought to you today by Penny Homes and Paparata Elite Romney and TLC. They're the match day sponsors here at Taupo. Penny Homes, big building company, do a lot of houses around Taupo.
Building, well, it's growing all the time, Taupo, isn't it?
Yep, it's lovely place to live, isn't it, Peter?
Yeah, not wrong, Andrew. Not wrong. What do you think's going to happen here, Andrew? I'm thinking they're going to look for Pittman Joaz, and he's going to lump it down the.
I can guarantee you, Pittman Joaz will have the ball in his hands. He's had the ball in his hand from every scrum. So Jesse Alley, like you talked about the Alley family, again another well-known Buller name.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a nice kick, isn't
I
it?
missed that. Was
it was.
that our man?
It was your man.
All right. Collard just weighing up his thing. Him and Mully Molly having to go. Mully Molly beats one.
That's a good run from Mully Molly.
Two. He's got one to beat. Big step goes inside. Beats three. Beats four.
That's a good ball.
Is that Caleb Foote? Or is it Caleb Foote? Oh, Mully Molly meets 3 or 4. Might even been 14 or 15 of them, and then passes infield. The fat man's tracked by the number 8. Caleb Foote gets a beautiful little pop pass from Mully Molly, and that's a good try. That gives you a bit
some
more
confidence in the win, won't it? Look at that.
Rams through number 8, Caleb Foote.
Yes, fantastic try there. That will probably try the game.
Yeah. Yep. Who was the other? Was it Logan Patterson's try? It was a lovely try.
Okay, so
so that pushes them out, doesn't it?
What has Collard learned from our mate Pittman Eoars? He kicked a couple of fantastic conversions on that side. Has Collard taken notice?
So we've got a replacement coming up. We've got Tamati Korpa coming on for, I'm going to have a guess and say it's going to be Levison Gower.
I like Korpa. I was also a bit surprised he didn't start.
Bradley Jeffries is coming off.
Yeah, just Korpa.
What's the ramifications there, Andrew? So will Levison, we'll see who moves into lock, whether it be Levison Gower or Tamati
that's a good conversion by Collard. Yeah, I have to think Gower will go into lock because Korpa's played some very good games for King Country at 6.
Gives King Country a 33-14 lead.
Jeffries will be happy with that.
Substitution.
Both the locks substituted.
Number 20, Tamaki Korpa, has replaced number 4, Bradley Jeffries.
It's quite cold, isn't it?
That wind gets up a bit.
All right. So what's the score here? We've got 33-14, 11, nearly 12 minutes gone in the second half. Haven't got time to look at results yet. There's too much happening in this game, but they've got the bonus. Oh! Who was that who went down?
Mully Muthi.
Well, Mully Molly.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It was Barravalava, sorry.
Barravalava. He got tackled by his own. Oh, someone's mouthing off.
Right, this is dangerous here.
So Barravalava trying to run it off. I'm not sure who he ran into, but he got knocked for 6, and then somebody's mouthed off, and they've gone 10. Buller will take a scrum. No, yes, they are taking the scrum. I thought they were going to take a kick. So 33-14. How many points behind are they, Peter? Is that 19?
Yes.
6. Yep,
Yes,
19.
yes it is.
19
You want
behind.
some update scores?
Yes. Well, we've got a little gap.
Mid Canterbury 25, Wairapa Bush 33. So Wairapa Bush still in front there.
And that can't have that long to go.
No. South Canterbury 36, Poverty Bay 31. That's a surprise. That's been played in Gisborne. King Country 31-14, Wanganui 41-14. So that really has no ramifications. North Akarako 12, West Coast 10.
Holy moly, there's a couple of...
And if you don't want to know the Hawke's Bay Wellington score, just close your ears. 13 all.
How much time? That's kicked off at 2. So, Peter, what happens in the Shield Challenge if it's a draw?
68 minutes.
Do
Sadly, the Shield stays with the holder.
Or do they go Golden Point?
No, not the Ramsey Shield game, Andrew.
But they go Golden Point in the National Championship game.
Good point. Good point.
Okay, back to our game though. 33-14, Rams over Buller. Feed in there by Cutbush. Half back there. Good solid scrum by both teams. Just starting to get some ascendancy now, Buller. Reeves goes off the back. Makes some yards. That's good.
That's good driving from King Country.
Effectively,
Counter ruck, they love counter ruck too.
And I was going to say have a go, Robinson, but he's got a good kick on that.
Why would you have a go, Andrew, from under your post, 33-14 up?
That's just me attacking. No, I thought they had a kind of bit of an overlap, but then I'd miscounted.
All right, well, this could all come down to the wire, couldn't it, in the next...
So all these results, that is huge for South Canterbury. Over Poverty Bay. That's huge for Poverty Bay. That's very good.
South Canterbury have been reasonably dominant, haven't they?
I think they're on. I think up to maybe their 28th win in the road, the New Zealand record for MPC. So, very tough team to play. So what happened there? They lost that line out. Oh, it was their throw, Buller's throw. So no wonder they won it. So driving up there by Buller, halfback desperately trying to get there. Cutbush gets there in time.
It's a good run, isn't it, Moeli?
One of the big boppers, Avili pops up. I'm liking this. This is a much better looking attack. Too, haven't really talked too much about him. More Pissa. The hooker, he's still on there. There's our man. Pittman Yoaz. There's Reeves, there's our other man. He's a tough player to put down.
He looks at typical Canterbury.
Oh, nice hit up there by Anthony Ellis.
Ooh.
Winders with a little tussle off the ball. I like it, just a bit of grit. So I've had a lot of ball Buller, but not really too much. He's old Everson.
Very hard to drive back, wouldn't he?
3, Jack Lean having a crack there.
Alex Lean,
sorry, did I say Jack? Sorry. Oh,
that's a good hit.
Was that Dunster?
No, I think it was Wasaki.
Was Caesar. Well done. They're hard to put down, this Buller team, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's a really good defence from King Country.
Reeves hitting it up.
Buller are happy just to grind it, aren't they? Oh, that's a good front-on hit. I think that was Winders.
Yeah, we like Winders. That wind's definitely
along
picking.
With Leveson Gower.
Wind's definitely picking up, isn't it? As we always said, wind will die down. But we're wrong again. So Buller, just good counter ruck there by, no, it's scurried back by Buller. There's Tora, the record try scorer. Good run there. Just going side to side, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Nothing really. There's Reeves doing his best to make some yards. He's not shy to hit it up. So again, they've had about 12 phases. Oh, that's a good run there by Billy. They've had about 12 phases.
Oh no, what's he saying there? Oh, he had to roll. Didn't roll.
Oh, taken quickly there by Cutbush. Come on, what is on the other side this play? There's a chance. There we go.
Oh, if he could have got that pass
he
away to
popped it, he
Collard.
popped it. Holy hell. We're trying to describe the play, but it's helter-skelter. Here's Pittman Yoaz. Get on that ball. Well, that was
Well, that was messy.
messy, exciting. So I think there was Molly had a chance here down there through a poor pass, but Robinson picked it up, and then Robinson tried to do a out the back pass, and that got intercepted, and then there was a bad pass. It's all on.
Let's be honest, Andrew, it's all just ticking time away though, isn't it?
Yep.
So
18 minutes gone, 33-14, Rams over Buller. Peter, any quick update on any final results at these other games?
sorry, just getting there. Warrappa Bush 33, Mid Canterbury 25. I guess ideally no bonus points as well for 7 and under. I guess is 36-31 still to South Canterbury.
Well, it's too tight. It's too tight to work out who's where, to be honest. Because probably Bay will get a bonus point if they finish within South Canterbury.
Correct. Yep, correct. Mid Canterbury need a bonus point that'll take them to 15. King Country, we've got their bonus point, so that'll take them to 16.
Yeah.
So
it's.
I'm going to put it out there and say I think King Country are going to make top 8. There you go.
Well, Peter McCulloch, the kiss of
It's
death
a
on
re-
King Country has been given. Okay, back to this game. Yeah, we're trying to keep you up to date here. It is very tense. At this stage, though, hopefully at this stage, I think Buller are out. Buller are the only ones who won't make the Lahore.
Along with Horror Pity.
Yes. Okay, so who... Oh, that's Patterson down there. I thought we had a player on. No movement really on the bench yet. I just see... Van Rooyen looks like he's getting ready to come on. Oh no, sorry, I tell a lie. Baben Brown Jr.
Another penalty.
Baben Brown, son of
Baben
Brown Senior, one of the.
Surely now, Buller have to put it into the corner.
Baben Brown and
Trusty line out.
Jonah Lomu, probably two best haircuts in NBC history. Very similar. That's the father of Baben Brown Jr. That's Buller. 33-14, 18 minutes gone. It's just gone a bit flat, the game, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
So Baben
Which
Brown,
is not, let's be honest, it's not the worst thing for King Country if it just meanders.
But who's
Logan
Brown?
Patterson coming off.
Is that a good game?
Molly Mothy will go into centre, I guess, and Baben Brown onto the wing.
Number 23, Baden Brown.
Makes for a very solid midfield, doesn't it, for King
Yep.
Country?
It's a good play, but Baben Brown, 18th game now for King Country, getting ever closer to that blazer. Oh, Pessy throwing the ball, and that's a good drive.
Yeah,
It's good taking a good drive. Number 2's at the back. That's real typical, isn't it? If you're a hooker, you're scoring a lot of tries in today's rugby environment. Looks like King Country managed to hold that up, but they are wheeling away to the left. Oh,
Got to be try time.
yes.
Yep.
I'm going to have to say, who
I'm
have
going to
they
say number
grabbed
2,
there?
but it's
No.
not. I'm going to say that. I'm going to take a guess and say that's Kyle Tatai. And I'd be wrong.
I haven't got a number yet. Sorry. Young, someone's saying go Young says.
No, it's actually a reserve.
Number 20.
20.
I've even missed him coming on. So that is
Rowan
Rowan
Nielsen.
Nielsen. Totally missed Rowan Nielsen coming on out of White Star. 10th game for...
Scored by number 20, Rowan Nielsen.
Well, and this is an interesting stat. He was the South Island under-14 breaststroke champion. Fantastic try scorer and a great breaststroker. It's good to have in your CV, isn't it?
Swim, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the swimming stroke. That's our man just
I
nails it again.
I was going to ask, but should we put that conversion down already?
Yeah, he's
Right, does this make it tense?
Still leading.
well.
Right.
5 minutes ago, we were saying that Buller the one team out of it. Right back in it here. That's 3 tries as well.
3:21. Another 7-pointer for Buller, and this game comes alive.
So there's
hanging up in that window.
does Coach Aaron Dunst empty the bench, or is his best team's out there? Nicely taken there by Buller. That's a... Oh, yeah, he took it comfortably. Wasn't for Saki. He likes to open his lungs and have a run. Who's that?
Oh,
What's happened to 10? Did he get knocked down
he's
by...
Gian. He's been injured. I think he's carried an injury since that first knock in about the first 10 minutes, because he isn't really...
Yeah, we haven't even talked about him, have we?
No. And were you saying earlier that they are one man down on their bench, Buller?
Yes, yep. Because they had to bring in a prop to field the team, so they had to drop it back. Oh, Robinson spots a gap and goes step left. Oh, he hasn't got a left hand. Oh, there's no one with him. Robinson, he made a couple of good breaks.
He's cut them open a couple of times, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. He's played well.
Oof.
Is that Gower hitting that ball up?
Really came across the top too, didn't he?
All right, I really King Country need to score here just to cement the game, I'd like to say, but that's a good ball. That's a nice ball.
Now, I'm guessing that Buller don't have a reserve back left in the...
Yep, and you, I think, Peter, would be absolutely right. One of us keep an eye on that 10, and see where he's hiding. There's Caleb Foot nearly through, just throws away a backflip pass. That's intercepted there.
He's pretty much hit all game there. Jesse Alley, I think.
There he is. He's just under the post, holding his arm again. I just watched him.
Got this.
Yeah. We King Country through the ball, and there's our man. Oh, not far away from the intercept. Yeah, it's 10 Ellie down on his haunches. Well, I'll take my hat off to him. If he has played with a buggered arm, he's done very well, because he's been knocked for 6 a couple of times, hasn't he?
He has been, yeah. And obviously he hasn't really... Yoaz has been the playmaker, sort of from broken play, hadn't he? So there, again,
Yoaz disappears him out. That's a good take by Winders. Nice long pass by tipping out to Robinson.
Caleb Foot.
Good hit up there by Foot. They use him a lot as a runner, which is good to see.
That's a beautiful pass.
Collard has got a chance. Oh, thought Collard had made a break. He just got tipped up. The pink boots just letting them down.
It's Corpa.
I like Corpa. He's just a hard running wider tee lad. Just hits it up. Oh, that's a good run there by Burrow Valala.
Try time. No. Sorry, I thought he'd got on the outside of it.
Going wide. Oh, Tipping will go. Oh, he thought Tipping was going to throw the big dummy. He kind of hard. Oh, what happened there? How'd they get that ball? Oh, that's not poor Alley, was it?
No, it wasn't, no.
The crowd went up with a big, we got smashed.
What have we got left here, Andrew? 17 minutes. This game's in the balance a little bit.
Oh, there's Pittman Yars going quickly. Oh, fine. Oh, I thought he found a nice gap for Anthony Ellis to run into.
Again, wouldn't you make 40 metres up there? There's a lot of time still in this game.
Yeah, just Buller with a reserve down. They've pretty much emptied their bench, or definitely their back bench.
You'd have to think that.
He's gone, isn't he? I'm impressed with that. Ellie's still out there. He can't pass, and it's made a gap. He's stepped on the. Oh, nice tackle there.
That was Haven Brown Jr.
Still full of running, these big boys, aren't they?
They are, but I keep thinking that King Country must be the more mobile, and therefore, the fact of this tap and go from in their own half, making them do a lot of running, and they could just stroll to a line out.
What's that for?
One around the chops, I think, from Tipping.
Oh, Nicky Barnes. Peter, you wish Nick Barnes is warming up. He's going to get some big game time.
I think he's going to have to go into hooker, is he?
No, I think he'll go prop. I doubt whether they take Rollins off, unless Rollins is injured. So where's our number 10? Where's he? Where have they hit him on this one? So they put him at 10, so he doesn't have to defend.
Well, but he's got the ball, so it means he's got to pass.
Okay, so
pull
Barnes.
Coming with Cornelius Payner.
Yep. So Barnes will go into
Prop.
will go into prop, which they've kind of used him sparingly. Nicky Barnes, I think he's getting up a little bit. That's his 22nd game now for King Country. A few away from a blazer. That's a good throw. That's a nice take. Oh, he got hit too, but Robinson came off second best there.
My God, the tight five have done some
They have,
damage
haven't
up the middle, haven't they?
they? Villy again making 4 or 5 tacklers to put that big man down. Those are
Forward,
good.
I thought. But
I would say, I was going to say, I would suggest King Country have to be very careful because that is a lot of penalties in this 22. That'd be 3, 4.
I think it is.
Crowd, quite a quiet crowd, isn't it?
That's gone a bit quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the sun. The sun's finally come out.
Just looking around, just spotting the former King Country player, Wolf Polvast. Looks as fit as he did when he was playing, doesn't he?
Oh, with a few
Looks
years
a lot
on him, to
older.
be fair.
Yes, Wolf's just asking if we're talking about him. Yes, we are. Okay, so line out here. Yeah, the penalties are no use to them, although ironically, Peter, the way he's kicking, they've turned down 3 kickable penalties.
That's true.
We think Hawke's Bay have taken the shield off Wellington. 2018. We think, well done, Hawke's Bay. Go the Bay. Sorry about that. Just Peter and I, both very staunch Hawke's Bay people. So well done, Hawke's Bay, where it belongs. Hawke's Bay win. Raw Dog comes in with Hawke's Bay wins. Well done, Raw Dog. Hope you're all right. Okay, so Buller back to this game. Buller drive. Peter surprised me. The big forwards are bloody tapping away again at this line, and the tight 5 are doing a lot of donkey work.
Sure. No,
Oh, held up. Oh, yes.
That's right. All right.
Now that's one of the forwards. I'm not sure which one. That's one. The
The big
What's
boys.
no, it's
Is
a
a
Villy.
hooker.
No.
It's a hooker, I think. Leopino
Morpesi.
All right, this game just got
We
real,
got too excited about Hawke's Bay, and we need to concentrate on the Rams. 33-26, 12 to go. We were worried it was a kind of a 12, 14, 15 point win.
Yeah.
It appears to be the case. Did we get that right, Morpesi? Yep.
All right, hold on to your seats for this last 12 minutes.
Morpesi only started playing back in June this year. Fell off a roof at work, injured. Started back in June playing club rugby. So good on him. Great try, good driving try. Part of that tight 5 who have actually really shown. It's a great kick. They've really shown King Country our tight 5 work, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. You look at the size difference again. I think we noticed in the South Canterbury game. King Country are that very wiry.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's, like Habili, Aloni, they're getting some big, good size. Okay, so we've got 33-28, so there's 5 points in it. This is tense. CEO Kurt McQuilkin will be looking on nervously. Chairman Ron Thomason cycling around South Island at the moment. Big Ronnie, wouldn't look too good in some lycra, wouldn't look the best. We've got 11 minutes, 5 points in it, King Country lead. We really need King Country to score first, don't we, Peter? A bit of a loopy pass here from the halfback. Pittman, Yoas.
We got to talk about this window.
Oh, that is old. That is.
No, he did run it down.
Can't. So Fasaki just didn't have the confidence to go for it, did he?
Oh, I'm sure GCL he wasn't wanting that pass from Michael Stringer.
Although he's looking
Yeah, he does
all right.
look all right. Yeah, maybe he shrugged it off.
So what are we saying here? So 17's coming on. So that's
The new man, Tim
Tim
Dallison.
Dallison is coming on. Don't know much about Tim Dallison. He was a late call into the squad. So not a lot known about Tim. Sorry.
Now, I'm guessing It's a 6 or 7 coming off.
I'd say 7. We haven't really...
6. So that's Kyle to tie.
To tie. We haven't said much about their loosies, have we?
No.
We've talked a lot about their 5. Oh, that's... Yeah,
this looks dangerous for King Country.
Yeah,
this is when they get into this rhythm that Buller do.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but if you're going to hit him hard. So Dallison, the guy who's just come on, number 17 for Buller, called into the team.
Late,
yeah, well, it was a very, very late change. So, don't know too much. Oh, that seemed a bit of a ropey pass, but Reeves.
Oh, nice ball from Reeves.
There's a lot of players there. There's a lot of players there, but 4 of them have missed him. Tora just...
numbers out wide.
They've got big numbers, but it's a bad, poor pass. Get on him. Oh, no.
This.
What
was that for? Offside?
Just continue penalties.
Is Barrel.
Okay, so this
is going to make it tough, isn't it, for the last? So Barrel Alava's gone for the game. King Country down to 14 for the game.
King Country need to win. Buller have got
defending a 5-metre line out.
Buller have got their bonus point tries.
Yep, correct.
The 2 points for King Country is worthless. It doesn't get them anywhere in regards to the points table and getting to the bottom of the horse spot. So this is an important line out. So Buller, Mopesi throwing the ball in, goes, typically Reeve just takes it down and they go into what has become a traditional bit for the second half, and that's a big driving run there by Buller.
Knock on. Now while we've got that, I'll just give you a couple of quick scores. So obviously final scores, Mid Canterbury 28, Wairarapa Bush 33. So that obviously gives Mid Canterbury at least 1 bonus point, at least 1. Poverty Bay 41-31 to South Canterbury over Poverty Bay. So
they'll get 1 point. They would have scored 4 tries.
Yep. And obviously King Country at 33-28 over Buller. And I think they're the results that really matter, is it?
Yeah, so Mid Canterbury, if Mid Canterbury have got 2 points, that then will come down to points difference, potentially between Poverty Bay, Mid Canterbury and King Country if we get the bonus point. Holy moly, someone at Rugby headquarters is going to be doing some mathematics and
so
working
Mid Canterbury have moved to 16 points.
Yeah, they must have got 2 bonus points.
Got 2 bonus points.
So King Country. Okay, let's get rid of this Cam Robinson making the run. I assume it was Cam Robinson. Sorry, we're trying to... Peter and I are trying to do 2 things at once and we're not really doing it that well. Okay, so
Kieran Rollinson's on for Cisa Waisaki.
Oh, did Waisaki come off?
Yep.
Yeah, so Rollinson, 24th game, I think, King Country, so 1 away from his blazer. They're looking dangerous, aren't they, Buller? They seem... He
stepped out, didn't he?
Yeah, I would have thought of that. Their confidence is just sky high for Buller, and they're playing very, very well, putting real pressure on King Country, who seem to be cruising. Good hit. Oh, no.
They don't really play an open sole Buller, do they? They use their big boppers in midfield and just play off that, really.
Yeah, Brownlee's their 7. Haven't really mentioned Brownlee. Here's our man, Pittman Yires. This is looking dangerous. All the players been down in King Country's 22.
We thought that would happen with the win, though.
Yeah, they haven't played the wind well, have they? That's a good driving run. That's
Corpa.
That's Corpa. We like Corpa. He's tipping, just starting to... Oh yeah, I thought he'd lost it. Corpa got some good penalty.
Nope.
No.
Not rolling.
All right, we've got 6 minutes to go. King Country need these points to get to 16 points, which will be equal with Poverty Bay and Mid Canterbury. Have you got a points for and against on there, Peter?
No, I haven't.
Poor. It's your one job stats.
Oh, hold on. Yes, I have. King Country minus 78, Mid Canterbury minus 24.
And Poverty Bay?
Plus, minus 20.
Okay, so if our maths is correct, I think
Mid Canterbury will go through.
Oh no, we might jump ahead of Poverty it's too hard. It's too hard to call at this stage when we're running this game as well. 5 minutes to go. Liam Rowlands, he's done a big shift, 80 minutes. Or 75 minutes. That's a nice take by Caleb Foot. He's won a lot of line out ball. Rollinson just steadying that ship. Nice straight hit up there. Good yardage. Who hit that up?
It's got to be
Collard just dancing around those pink boots. Hard to
Oh,
keep.
he's on there. No.
Hard to keep. 22 looks like he's hurt himself for Buller. And that, I was going to say, so 22, so that's our man Mattielli. If he's hurt, they haven't got a back reserve, we don't think. I missed that. How was that knocked on?
I think what happened is the ball dropped out of his hands and it went forward.
Excellent.
Well, there'll be massive celebrations all over Hawke's Bay, won't there, tonight?
Wow. Will there be celebrations in King Country if we sneak into that Lahore Cup? I don't think we're going to. I think results have all but stopped us. Mid-Canterbury, I think, will sneak in there. I think we'll get in there just ahead of us. So big feed by Buller, but there's still plenty of rugby.
He's a good runner, this Reeves off the base,
is a
isn't he?
good play. It does remind you of Thomas Stewart with a great Buller number 8. Oh, big hit up. That's over Dallison.
He's done well since he's come on. He's carried the ball well.
Yeah, obviously.
Really, he's gone the whole 80.
Yeah, who's that who went low? That was Rollinson. It's unusual for him to go low on a big boy, isn't it? Oh, big stick there by, and he's gone 82. Yeah, so the type 5 have done amazingly well. Here's our lead. Oh,
would you not?
Who punched that out? Oh, that's
He
Cam
dropped
Robinson. Cam did tackle, punch out. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Go, boy, go. Oh, holy moly. This is helter-skelter.
If you go back to the Buller penalty, would you not have settled it down, put it into the 5 metre line and driven from there?
Okay, yeah, there's a lot to see.
A lot going on, isn't there?
Ratu's got it though, hard luck Barnsley. So was it Barnsley who dropped that ball? Okay, so we've got Cam Robinson cramping at second 5. Someone's lost a boot. That might be Barnes. He also potentially dropped that ball when he had a chance here. Like you say, Peter, we had a chance for Buller to kick into the corner. They're 1 man up. Why? This is tense, isn't it?
It's tense, actually. 2 minutes to go, 2.5, 2 minutes to go.
So again, they haven't cleared their bench, King Country. They've been real selective. There's still 3 unused.
Sam Robinson's still there. Jared Van Rooyen is on, or?
No, and Diego Rungis hasn't gone on.
Yeah, true.
I just find it a bit odd. You've got a guy cramping, and you've got a back reserve.
And who's gone into the centres now?
Doesn't look comfortable, does he, Cam Robinson? Pacing round. All right, so we've got
what do we got?
1.5 minutes to go. The scrum's taking forever, which won't be upsetting the King Country boys. It's taking forever as a set. Cut Bush at 9 to feed the ball for Buller. 33-28 down. 1 man up though. The King Country have one in the bin. Going right. It's a good run.
A good run, isn't it, from the centre?
And there's lots of surprise me, Peter. Surprise me. The big boys are bopping it up.
You've got to take your head off to King Country defence in that midfield, isn't it? They're really
Yep. It's Ellis.
That should be a turnover to Carney Dunster. Yes.
Well done, Carney. I was about to praise Anthony Ellis. He's been battling all day, and Carney Dunster's been on that ball all day, hasn't he?
He has.
He's had a fantastic game. That's 7.
They've set themselves well in that midfield defence, King Country, actually.
Okay, take your time here, Collard. Get it out. Run this ball down. Throw to the front. Another kick out, and that'll be the game. And then it's just maths to see whether they've snuck into that Lahore Cup 8th spot.
So West Coast are ahead of North Otago 27-12. So they're the other team who were on that.
West
But they're
Coast are
well
ahead.
West Coast are ahead.
Yeah, yeah. I think what's going to happen is there's going to be 3 teams on 16.
Yes.
We'll be bottom of those 3. Okay, so we've got 6 seconds to go according to our clock here. Rollins throws it deep. That's another great take there at the back. Just drive this, tipping with all his experience. He'll know what to do. Just wind that clock down. They don't get the hooter they don't get the hooter like you do in the big game, so they have no idea. According to us, that's time up. So they've just got
Referee's time though, Andrew.
Yeah, good call, Peter. That's a good run. To be just directing things like he does every game. Was that Barnes hitting it up?
That's good.
Good drive by Barnes. Oh, Rollinson hitting it up. Rollinson, good spinning run there, making good yardage. Had a little bit of a crawl.
Oh, that's a good counter from Buller.
Is that Ellis?
Yep.
I've been impressed with Ellis. He's had a very good game, number 3 for Buller. He's battled and battled. They obviously haven't had the call that it's the final play.
No. I'm pretty sure there is a hooter. I thought there was a hooter at half time.
So that's Collard just in that up.
Oh, he's on to that one. Yeah, you hit down. You get yourself isolated, you're in trouble, aren't you?
Holy moly, 5 points up, King Country Rams. We say 1 minute 22 overtime we're into. Pittman Yoas, he's going to go for big distance, I think, Peter. But he didn't get it.
He didn't get it.
No. There's a hooter.
It was a hooter? We
Yep,
think it was the hooter.
There's a hooter. It was a pathetic hooter, but it is a hooter nonetheless. So we now, one more play. King Country have got to hold out. They lead 33-28. We think they've missed out on the 8th spot or the 4th spot in the Lahore on points difference. But we're hoping they will win this game. Oh, he goes up high. He was there, he went up.
That's forward. And that should be it.
And that is the game. So that is... They're exhausted, aren't they? The Buller boys are exhausted. So, Peter,
Well, they gave themselves a chance, haven't they?
33-28. Great first half by King Country. A battle. I think that battle into the wind is a lot harder. We're just getting...
Well done, boys.
So, yeah, so 33-28, King Country over Buller. We've done the maths. We think King Country, don't take it as read, we think King Country have finished 9th on points diff. So 3 teams are on 16. Good finish to the season by Buller. A good win against West Coast and really ran King Country tough there with players down and a good game of rugby, but scrappy.
Yeah, it was a bit scrappy, yeah, but again, both teams knew what they had to do. They, 4 tries apiece, was it? So it was in some lovely tries amongst it too. So, hey, it's we think that's the end of the season for them. As we say, don't quote us on that. But again, and you look at King Country, it's been another growing season for them too as well. I guess.
Growing coach, Aaron Dunster thrust in late into the season to coach, with 3-4 weeks. So he didn't really have, I guess, his squad or a squad he picked. He helped pick it, but I assume he'll be coaching next year, so he'll be better for it. So all round, a growth season, but disappointing last year. Meads Cup semis this year. Kind of down the bottom, didn't qualify for Lahore, but they'll be better for it next year. We thank you very much. If that is the end, or definitely the end of the season of home games, thank you very much for keeping production. Thank you very much to all the sponsors, particularly Penny Homes and Paparata, bring the game to us. And thank you for listening to these live streams. We love doing it, love listening and putting up with Peter and I. So from Owen, Delany, thank you very much. Season finished for 33-28 win over Buller.